Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. I am very happy that you are here with me today. Please know this video is timeless, so whenever you have clicked on it to watch or listen, it is meant for you at that point in your journey. If there's any information that does not resonate with you throughout this reading, please feel free to let that go. If you connect to information through the reading, I would encourage you to be open to receiving that information as well as continuing to process it when the video has finished. Before we get started, let's focus on our breathing. As you inhale and exhale, try and let go of anything that may be heavy on your heart and mind so that you can be open to hearing. As you inhale and exhale, release any tension or tightness that's throughout your body. And as you're breathing, you can ask Source for any symbols or signs for you to see as confirmation or affirmation. Let's begin. I'll be using a variety of cards today, and that information, if you're interested in it, is in the description box below. This is part 2 of what is it that our angels or guides or universe would like us to know at this time. So feel free to also watch part 1. There may be information coming through both videos that it is for you to know at this time. When I received the cards, right prior to receiving the cards, I rolled the dice and it was a number 1. And number 1 represents new beginnings, positivity, and unity. It can indicate that you are coming through that number 10, the ending of a cycle, and now you are ready to begin a new cycle. I also did the same with our chakra cards, and 2 cards came through. So the first one is enlightenment, and that's our yellow chakra, which is our solar plexus, our center, our support area, contains the heart and our lungs as well. And also soulmate, which is red, and that is our foundation, our roots, our grounding. So when we look at the overall chakra with enlightenment, it might be that you need some time to recenter yourself, to meditate, focus, reflect. It can also indicate a need for confidence, for courage as well. Really pulling on that core of our body, our inner strength, the heart and the lungs combined, which is the giver of life when we look at our organs as inside our body. With the soulmate, definitely coming through is gaining insight and wisdom, the third eye, seeking the knowledge here, gaining it possibly in different avenues or areas, different sources. So it could be that you ask a question about a soulmate, and this could be that the angels are first encouraging you to ground yourself first, to look inside, to look to see if there's anything you need to address before you enter into a relationship, so that you can be your best self, so that you can give the love and the support and the partnership that you are meant to. If you are in a relationship, it could indicate that you need to take time to reground yourself and really be comfortable in who you are and what you bring to the relationship. Also, it could be indicating through that knowledge that you face your true feelings. Maybe you, right here, the person is facing something. Maybe you are in a situation where you don't want to feel these things because you're just not sure. Maybe that person isn't your type. This is encouraging you that maybe you do have deeper feelings than you realize. But also I'm receiving right behind this card of enlightenment is being your authentic self. If you're trying to mask or pretend that's so that someone will like you or accept you, this card here is encouraging you to take heed, to inspect that and reconsider that. Because when we aren't our authentic self, we're not able to be received as we were meant to be, but we're also not able to give as we are meant to be as human beings as well. So in our angel deck, it says improving health. So maybe you presented a question of health, maybe for yourself, or you have someone in mind. This card is indicating that there could be improved health in time. I see here as well on the card, beautiful set of wings on the side that are just surrounding and encasing the individual. So the angels, source, universe wants you to know, and whether it's for yourself or for this person, that they are with you or this person, that there is opportunities for rejuvenation as well. You see the golden chalice there, rainbow coming forth, the archangels on the opposite side of this angel as well at the top. It could also indicate if you are questioning whether you need to seek medical advice, maybe just improving your overall health. This card here could be indicating that as well. From source, indicating to take better care of yourself. You know what that looks like. That is coming through as well in that card. I went to our love oracle as well. And this one is cassette. It says outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. So what is coming through for this card is, are you in a situation where you're being told what to think, what to do, how to dress, how to be, and it's just playing over and over and over again? This card could encourage you to gain insight, to gain wisdom, to speak with someone in regards to that, because that isn't healthy for us. Outdated thinking, maybe it is a situation where you need to hear someone else's point of view, someone else's emotions. Maybe you've been told you don't listen to me, you don't understand me, you don't respect my emotions. If it's one person, okay, that could be in isolation. But if you've heard it over time or from different people throughout your life, or even recently through multiple people, this card could be indicating from the guides and source that it is time to address that. That is hindering you and hindering your current and future relationships. Also, I'm getting toxicity. If you are in a toxic relationship where there is repeated hurt, replaying events over in your head, and it continues to happen, that when you replay those events over and over and over again, what is said or done, that is self-inflicting. It's just continuing to scrape at that wound that occurred. So if that is your situation, that is going to hinder your health. That is going to affect your ability to move forward. So again, gain that enlightenment, seek support. If you don't have a support base, there are many resources online that you can reach out for and connect with for support there as well. Next, we have clearing debts. And this says, your self-care involves removing the heavy burden of financial and emotional debts from your life. Wow. That is what we were just speaking of, my friends. We'll come back to the financial piece. You already feel lighter and freer by facing this topic and making a plan to clear present obligations and avoid future ones as well. If you're looking for signs, there's a Pegasus. You could also see it as a unicorn, beautiful rainbow as well. Flight, freedom. So interesting that this card comes right behind the message of what was coming through that cassette. Your self-care involves removing the heavy burdens of emotional debt. So if you needed confirmation, friends, it's there. For financial, it could be that you have overwhelming debt and you know you need to deal with it. You know you need to address it. Again, there's plenty of resources out there. Just take the time to look online for them and connect with them. There's an indicator for that as well. And as a result, it says you already feel lighter and freer just by facing this topic. So sometimes it's said that hardest step is the first step. However, when you do, you're going to feel lighter just for taking that step. That burden, that overwhelmingness, even the fear of the unknown is beginning to diminish because you made the first step to move forward. All right, friends, I also looked into our animal oracles and we have sea turtle, protection. This card says, you are master of finding life's flow. Be in harmony with the rhythm and your path will unfold. Persevere and you will succeed. You have everything you need to be protected and happy. Wow. So if I were to put this right behind that clearing debt card, that emotional healing, laying down that heavy burden, also the financial debt, addressing that, you have everything you need to be protected and happy. You're a master of finding life's flow. So there is protection from source and guides and our angels, our higher power. There is support there. Be in harmony with the rhythm and your path will unfold. Again, let's put it right under that enlightenment card. When we seek information, a higher power, if you connect with that. When we seek support when it's needed from others who've experienced what we've experienced, who maybe lived life a little bit longer than us and have been through things, the rhythm and our path and finding life's flow will be there for us to partake in. Persevere, it says, and you will succeed. Next, we have the sea otter, which is happiness. And it says, be the master of playful living. Release expectations and enjoy every day. Let worry go and instead choose love. Surrender to the waves. Your good destiny of love is sure. Wow, and it's coming right under that soulmate. So when we do the inner work, to look at any concerns or areas that may need enlightenment that we bring to a relationship, there is going to be a destiny of love. We need to release any expectations that we have so that we can be open to receive and give that love and that support. The other piece I'm seeing here too is be the master of playful living. Maybe you just need to take a quick break. Find whatever brings out that inner child, that silliness, that laughter and fun. Don't worry about what other people say or think. This is you. And if this makes you happy, as long as it's healthy and it's safe, then partake in it. I remember watching a video where it said the otters, when they sleep, they often put their young on their stomachs, they lay on their back, and they hold paws or arms so that they won't drift away from one another. I think that is just beautiful when we're looking at this reading. Connect to what makes you happy. Seek what will release any emotional or financial debt. Do what is needed to allow your body to be healthier. Seek enlightenment. Seek doing that inner work so that you can be playful and happy and be able to give the love and receive the love you were meant to. Next, we have exchanging gifts. And this is definitely that giving and receiving we were just talking about. Trade-offs. Maybe it's a situation where you need to accept a different plan or a different direction. And that could definitely be coming through this card as well. Possibly when it's close to the soulmate, it could be that your heart is closed to the potential love that is being offered to you or will come into your life. Maybe it is that you need to, what I'm sensing is you need to be more in balance, whether it's work, life, relationship, life, work, relationship. There needs to be some introspection on that yin and that yang, the balance of giving and receiving trade-offs, and really committing your heart to whatever you have presented the question to, whether it be health, a partner, gaining wisdom, finding calmness, better harmony, removing yourself from situations that are not healthy, financial, emotional growth, spiritual growth, and really just committing yourself to do that. Next, we have observer. Definitely kind of goes back again to that chakra, that core chakra, friends, of observing. What is it that we need to gain perspective on? A new perspective, a fresh perspective. Really, possibly what's coming through too is with this fox, you know, they're usually on the go, they're on the move for their survival, hunting for food, a new home, watching out for predators. And it could just be that you need to take time, pause. Seeing it under the card of cassette, what is coming through is maybe consider pausing before you react. Observing. Maybe you are one in a situation where it's you who need to check, and I mean this by no disrespect, but check yourself. We all have to check ourselves. Nobody is perfect, friends. So maybe you are receiving the message that you often react without pausing. You just speak. And yes, there are those who say, well, I speak my mind. I understand. But we also need to be careful of what we speak, because it can harm others and eventually in the end can harm us because of what we put out in the universe on our journey as well. Also, I think what I know I'm receiving, and I think would be the other message in this card, is that curiosity piece. Again, Fox, they are ones who are always looking for new things, food, survival, house, home, protection. So what I'm receiving is staying curious. Take in the information that's around you. Slow down, observe, receive. What I'm hearing is stop and smell the roses. Kind of going back to that otter. Have that playfulness. Did you lose it? Is it gone? When was the last time you had a good belly laugh? To the point it made it hurt. When was the last time you just sat back with friends? Maybe you're in a colder area and you can have a campfire. When was the last time you did that? Consider that is what I'm hearing. It's a source of energy and life and passion. And our last card to round out the reading is To the Sea. When I look at this card, definitely that ocean, the waves, the tide coming in and out, beginning and end, ebb and flow, kind of that flowing with life, not resisting, doing our best to remain open. There's a compass on the front of the boat and binoculars at the back, so being aware of our environment, having a plan, focusing, moving in a forward direction as the boat is indicating there. The ocean could be a sign for you as well. Maybe you enjoy that and you need it to reconnect. You need it to find enjoyment and happiness. Take a trip and sit by it. If you can't take a trip, if you have a music channel, if you have YouTube on your TV, on your phone, find background noises of the ocean and listen to that. A noisemaker, they often have ocean as an option as well. And put that on and allow it to center you. Allow it to provide nurturing for your soul as well. What I think of too when I was talking about the waves coming and going, we can't control the ocean. It is what it is. So what I am receiving from the angels is it a situation that you need to let go of control and relax? Is it a situation that you're trying to move the parts to get the outcome that you desire, but it may not be the best outcome in the end for you and for those that are involved? When I think of when you're in the ocean and the tide is pulling and it's so strong, you have to resist it. So this card too could be that you need to stop resisting. I'm definitely hearing that. Stop resisting what it is in your life that is going to keep you from moving forward, that is going to be for the betterment of you and those around you, those you love, those you call home. So my friends, I hope this information has helped in some way. I am very happy again that you've been with me through this reading. And as always, love and light to you.